What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Today we have a week 130 update of my keto transformation journey, my weight loss story, my journey over the past 130 weeks to rewind my health from morbidly obese to a healthy weight. And today's video is going to be basically a summary of the past couple of weeks. I was on vacation, and about the August monthly challenge, and also looking forward. We're in the new quarter for the last part of the year. How are we gonna finish 2021? So anyways, let's jump into today's video. Alrighty, so for those of you that are just now joining, I've been away on vacation for the summers. I always go to New Hampshire. My parents live there. I've got a cottage there. We live on a lake. We spend our days in the lake playing, swimming, campfires, just family time, just disconnecting from the hustle and bustle. So it was a wonderful break. When I first got there, I was reluctant to put the camera down and walk away, but everybody convinced me I just take the break. It's okay. You all be here, and then reflect on what I've been doing and try to come up with a game plan to finish the month, the year strong. So that's exactly what I did. And at first it was weird, and then I totally embraced just being disconnected and not being so focused on losing weight. So obviously that meant there was a lot of times where I was not keto. I don't regret that one bit. I would much rather focus my time on making memories, spending it quality time with family, and if that means I'm up a couple of pounds, not a big deal. I personally, with my personal experience, I'm really good at rebounding. I'm really good at disconnecting that and then moving forward. So as the vacation went on, the schedule kind of went crazy, and I know I said I was going to start like 2 weeks ago. I've never hit that reset button. I still just enjoyed my life and my vacation and everything. So I haven't actually restarted anything. So today's actually a much better day. I should have thought that forward and just kept the pressure off, but I don't tend to plan things, and that's sometimes a downfall. So anyways, I'm back from vacation and I'm ready to get the work done. It feels good to be back and to have some sort of routine again. My kids start school this week. Softball resumes. I even signed up to coach softball for one of my kids. So it's going to be softball, school, and then in the meantime, I'm still going to work and, put the mom hat on. So anyways, it's going to be a crazy end to the year, but it feels good to have that routine again. As much as I rebel about having a routine, I do crave a small routine. So anyways, let's jump into today's video. It's a new month, so that means we have the August monthly challenge. I stated that we were going to do the CLEAN30 challenge, kind of like a 14-day restart. So I'm officially starting that today, but I'm not going to be posting those videos till next week because I've got to make the menu. I've got a load of things to get that prepared so that when it goes live, everything's on the website. You can print it out. You can follow along and that kind of thing. And also I made a slight change to what I planned on doing. So like I said, if you already are familiar with the CLEAN30 challenge, I did it back in summer of 2020, or basically last June. So if you want to just jump right in and not wait for me, go ahead and use the June CLEAN30 challenge that I did last summer. It's a 30-day challenge. And I videoed every single thing I did for that month, so that stuff's all about out there. But for those of you that want to put a little twist or see a new tweak, I'm going to make a slight change. It's only a 2-week challenge that I'm going to be filming every single day, but I'm probably going to do this until the end of the year, or until I get to my goal weight, whatever comes first. So the twist this time is I'm going to do CLEAN30 with alternate day fasting. So when I say alternate day fasting, that means flexible. You pick what you want to do. You can do intermittent day fasting on that day. You could do like a hard regular fast, like just straight clear liquids fast, a water fast, a protein sparing modified fast, whatever it is. Just add that fasting day every other day. So it'll be a CLEAN30 day, then it's going to be a alternate day fasting day. CLEAN30 day, alternate day fasting, and so on. So I'll post a schedule here of what I'm going to be doing. as a guideline so that it kind of makes sense. I know it might be a little weird, but I loved protein sparing modified fasting so much that I'm going to be doing that again. I just loved it. It was so easy to do, and I enjoyed it, and I got results. So I'm going, on my fasting days, personally, I'm going to do, and I'm going to be showing you protein sparing modified fasting, because I feel like if you just had a regular fasting day, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much content to film on that type of a day. So it's just easier if I can prepare something, I have content to show you. And you can choose to just make it another keto day or join in and do some sort of fasting. So, but remember, it's alternate day fasting. So anyways, I'll post that link down below. Everything is going to be on my website for free. So the other thing that I'm going to kind of change up is there is going to be no weigh-ins for the month of August. I will still show up every week, you know, but I'm just not giving you the metrics. And that's because I've been feeling so much pressure to always lose weight, to always perform, to, you know, and if I gained a pound, I felt guilty because people would know I was up a pound, and it was just starting to get to me. That's part of the reason why I literally took my family and friends seriously and disconnected, because it's starting to become a problem to be so focused and consumed by the number on the scale determining my success. And I'm at that point now where, like, I could care less if my channel grows anymore. I could care less if I lose viewers and subscribers. But this is something I have to do for me, and that is to take the focus off the weight and put the focus on the lifestyle of keto. So that's my main, and that's going to be steep because I'm going to want to jump on the scale. I don't even know how much I've gained. I may not have gained anything. I don't know. I have not been on the scale since I was in New Hampshire, like the first week of New Hampshire. So I have no idea. I don't care. And whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I want to focus on living the keto lifestyle, focusing on that commitment to it and that kind of thing, which is going to take as much willpower than it would be to not jump on the scale, you know, and see that metric and see that gain or loss or whatever. And then it just doesn't make sense to me at this point. I know I was on vacation. I suspect I'm up a couple pounds, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. What's it's done is done. I had fun. It's like I would much rather make memories than worry about pleasing anybody with a number, you know? So with that said, I'm going to just stand behind my own mental health and my emotions and not worry about the scale. Because at the end of the day, keto isn't a weight loss tool, it's a lifestyle. However, you can use keto as a weight loss tool, but the emphasis is getting lost about the lifestyle. So I'm going to make that commitment to myself and focus on being 100% committed, all in, and seeing where that goes. So anyways, I'm going to be adding back in exercise. I haven't been doing anything other than swimming, trying to water ski, insert clip. I got up. So with that said, my goals for the month of August, the monthly challenges, I also urge you to step away from the scale, focus on either, if you're starting with me, start on day one and start being fully committed and not worrying about the weight part, because at the end of the day, the weight's so insignificant to what you do for your body when you live in a keto lifestyle. The weight loss is a bonus, but it shouldn't be the focus. And I am guilty because when I started and I was doing my best on this channel and my channel was growing exponentially, I was fully committed to keto and the weight was melting off. And now that it's like I'm not showing this humongous loss every week and all these secrets, which there are no secrets. So I went from being so focused on the lifestyle that the weight melted off. So I want my success that I had in the beginning of this journey. I want it back. And after taking time to rewatch old videos of mine, I mean, it's monumental how far I've come from those first videos, those first year of videos. So I love that I've grown as a person. I've come out of my shell. I've blossomed. But I also need to take some lessons from that girl that was so eager to change her life. And that comes along with this, like, one of my friends and I that were talking up in New Hampshire, she brought up a point that I hate to admit how true it is, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to believe it, you know, but it's so true, and it's like, dang it, you know. But what's my plan for the maintenance part? You know, what are you going to do? Once you get there, now what? And I'm like, well, I'm not a planner. I don't know. I was going to do keto, but then, you know, I don't know. So at the end of the day, she's like, well, if you're gonna make it a lifestyle, you have to be all in and be fully committed. Because if you say, for example, there's other lifestyles like vegetarian, vegan. When they are vegetarians or vegans, they literally live that. They don't make this back and forth thing where sometimes they eat meat, they don't cheat. That's a horrible word because it's not cheating. They don't go off plan, you know, like they fully stick to that. And I found that that's a harsh truth that I was like, you know what, you're so right. She was not being mean. She was just throwing up a point, and it like just turned a light bulb on in my head. And it's true. I'm jumping back and forth because I'm not fully committed to keto, or I'm using it for the wrong reasons, and I'm just kind of like, like a jellyfish, just moving, you know, with the wind. So I want to make that effort to make keto fully my lifestyle. And I know that I cannot live a standard American diet. So my other choice is low carb or keto. So I will decide which one I pick when I get to my goal weight, but I'm gonna start thinking about it now. Think about long term. But in the meantime, from now to the end of 2021, we have 4 months left. I'm going to fully commit, put in my all, and I'm going to be doing the keto with protein sparing modified fasting and ride this thing out. So I figured by the time I get to my goal weight, I'll be in a great spot to be able to really make that decision. Because I'll spend 4 solid months committing myself to this lifestyle, and I will know if it's for me or it's not, you know. But I know deep down it's going to be keto or low carb, you know. It's just, that's what works for me. It's how I feel my best. And yeah, so I hope that all makes sense. It's always a crazy. So my first day back from vacation, I have so much I want to talk about in my head, and I can only put so much out on video. So I have lots of stuff coming up this week. Today will be my day 1 of the Keto Rewind CLEAN30 challenge with alternate day fasting. But you will not see this until next week. So I hope that sounds good for you. I am Jess, you're watching Keto Rewind, and let's finish this. And remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Bye.